Well, watu wangu wa power, kama ilivyo kawaida, kama ilivyo ada yetu, today we have someone very special here. Enyewe, this has been a tough journey kumtafuta, but finally he's here. Anto mwenyewe ako inadi. Yeah, so guys, as we do in this family, go down there, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell, and don't forget, give it a thumbs up and invite family and friends to like the video. Today we want to know Anto talanta yake ni gani leo. Ameishi kutujifichia na hesabu, leo tunataka kumjua talanta yake ni gani. So guys, let's do this. Let's go down there, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share with family and friends. See you in the video. Watu wangu wa power, kama nilivyowaambia, today we are having a special guest. Yaani huyu msee amezoea kutujifichia na hesabu kutoka tukiwa shule. Leo tunataka tumjue talent yake ni nani, na tunataka kujua who is Anto. First of all, Anto, karibu kwa show.
Asante sana bro.
Karibu sana.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you. Imekuwa a tough journey since the last time we met. It's been about 2 years now.
Yeah, it's been like 2 years.
Yeah, and it has been a tough journey watu wangu wa power kumpata, but finally we thank God kwa sababu wako hapa. Anto,
Yes.
mafans wangu wanataka kujua who is Anto, or what are your full names?
So my full names are Anthony Mushai. I've been born and raised in Naivasha. I've studied in Nyondia High School. So in Nyondia I met some wonderful people. I believe that from the previous episode you've already met Mr. John Dongo. Then my guy here, Dan, I met him in school. We also studied with him in primary school. That's a bit of some years past. So basically, as he had said, I was hiding myself in the shape of mathematics, but I can say that I have a talent. Si wasema unajua kila mtu akona talanta, like writing, mahesabu tu hizi kuwa talanta yako peke yako. So niko na talanta ama talanta kadhaa. Bro hapa imekuwa kazi ngumu kunitafuta, amenipata. Actually ameni surprise leo, nimepatikana. So I'm here for you guys. Let's do this.
Okay, Anto, unajua most of the times tunasemanga any person anajua hesabu sana anaitwa wizard. Hebu tuambie mtu wa kwanza kukuita wizard ukiwa shule ilikuwa nani?
So that's an interesting topic. I'm a hit hapo. In high school, that was in high school, 2019 pale. My bro anaitwa the Prince, Simon the Prince. Anaitwa wizard. He was the first person kuniita wizard, and apparently hiyo jina ikakua. So pale class unakuta, hey wizard, saidia kitabu, wizard, give me this, give me that. And I kind of appreciated that. Like, unajua kuna vitu unazochukulia njia mbili tofauti. Like, hakuiti hivyo kwa sababu anakuchukia, anakuita hivyo kwa sababu anaona have something that deserves you being called that name. So nikakubali tu mimi ni wizard, nikakubali hiyo jina. My other classmates wakaniita hivyo, pia wewe uko hapa na umeniita wizard mara kadhaa. Na I moved on with that, na nikakuwa wizard hadi nikamaliza shule.
Was there a point when you ilifika before watu wajue and you accept to be called wizard? Was there a point ulifika baka karibu jidunisha juu ya kuitwa wizard?
Okay. I believe kila kitu inatoka tu mahali fulani, na pia the nickname that tunaitwa unaweza view kuanzia mbili tofauti. So a wizard unaweza itwa wizard kama tuseme wewe ni mchawi, ama you can be called wizard because of intelligence. So mi kwangu at first ndio sikujua intentions zake za kuniita wizard. So sometimes you get angry, you don't like that name, unamwambia usiniite hivyo tena. Lakini I believe as time went by niliweza kuzoea tu. Unazoea tu hiyo jina. So nikaizoea, sikujidunisha. Actually I appreciated myself. Ninaona I'm wizard for a reason. Na nikaendelea tu hivyo.
And what was hidden in this name wizard? Juu watu wengi saizi wanajiuliza wizard inatokana na nini?
So wizard the name wizard came from, si kujisifu lakini it's incredible mathematics intelligence. Pale shule Nyondia, I believe most of you guys watching, you know a certain teacher. He's famous by the way, anaitwa Mr. Shem. He was a great teacher by the way. Alitufunza vizuri, good morals, alitufunza morals na mathematics by the way. So I was good in maths, but he made me the best. So being a very good person in mathematics, unajua mathematics is one of those subjects that people consider ni tough. So ndipo jina wizard ilitokea.
Okay, according to so many people, your mathematical intelligence ilikuwa since from your young age. Unaweza tu clarify ndio tujue, is anybody supposed to be called a wizard of mathematics because he was born knowing mathematics or with that IQ inside them, or is there a process that you take to become that mathematical intelligence person?
That's an interesting question. In mathematics, first of all, I can say that it's the easiest subject I've ever handled. And I can also say that passing mathematics, it's very easy. And we start from the grading system. Unajua grading system, maths, it's not very high comparing to other subjects kama history and theory. So unakuta depending na venye watu walipasa, unakuta sometimes mathematics inakuwa chini. So many people wanaweza score in A at mathematics, but that does not necessarily mean that wenyewe they are geniuses at mathematics ama wizards. So what I can say is, if you are able to solve something that the rest of you cannot solve, if you're able to have something that the rest of you cannot do, you're good at that thing. So you're a wizard of maths if unaweza kufanya hesabu fulani ambayo imeshinda kila mtu, ikabidi kuletewe peke yako. Lakini pia unaweza kuwa unajua hesabu ni tofauti. Unaweza kuwa unajua math, pia kuna ile unakuwa tunaitwa machepe. Unaweza kuwa chepe wa maths, tena unaweza kuwa you're a genius at maths. So hizo ni 3 different levels. And at those different levels, you'll still get an A, you'll still get good grades in maths, but the genius level ni ile ambayo hata wewe mwenyewe unafanya swali na unaona ni kweli umefanya. Your thinking level, okay, it's not high, but if you're able to do something that the rest of you cannot do, then you're so good at it that unafaa kuitwa wizard.
Watu wangu hapa ni kumoto leo because IQ ya huyu jamaa inakuanga juu. But we are not here because of his IQ. Leo tuko hapa because we want to know what is his hidden talent, because tumemzoea kama that mathematical genius, yeah? Lakini hatujui his hidden talents. Ametuambia akona either a talent or talents. Mr. Anto, can you tell us what are some of your talents?
So we go back to high school. In high school, I met some powerful people. That's the like of Spooky. You can find him in Facebook and also Instagram and also in YouTube. Then we have King Rashid. That's my guy. You'll also find him everywhere in all social media platforms. So I mingled with these guys. Rashid was a rapper, and I believe he still raps till now. And I was a trapper. So I was not very confident on stage. So back home we used to do these gigs together. So you'll find me, Rashid, and Spooky together doing some things. So I'm a trapper, I'm a dancer. Though, okay, trapping, it's been some time since I trapped, but dancing, I dance. I look at my mirror in my bedroom and I dance, admiring myself. Dancing, although I know I'm not perfect, but imekuwa time. I forgot those moves. In high school, together with my bro, the Lit Savage, you can find him in all social platforms at the Lit Savage, we used to dance together. Lakini sasa, when umetoka high school, you all separate. unakuta wewe umeitwa shule fulani mahali fulani, umeitwa mahali fulani pia, so it's difficult for you guys ati kukuwa mna pull the same gig you used to pull together. So inabidi maybe you find new friends and do the same thing, au inabidi kuwe peke yako unafanya tu ile kitu peke yako. So mimi nimeko shule, sasa inabidi hii kitu hata sitafanya. You have to choose between talent and school, and right now I think I'm considering studies first, and then after the 4-year course, then we may think about the talent and all these other things. And apart from that, still in high school, I developed a passion for football. So after I left the course, the COVID-19 period, the whole year where all the students were home, we developed a team. We've been training. It's not a big team, so we've been training just for fun, not for any financial benefits or something. So those are basically my talents, apart from my excelling in books.
Okay, when did you realize that you can trap or you have that skills in football?
Okay, so we start with trapping. I can say that without the right people, without the right company, huwezi kurealize you have a passion for something. For example, let's say, for example, for instance, you take football. If there was no football in this world, there will be no players. That means how players wangejua wanaweza kucheza. Kwa sababu unahitaji mtu kumotivate ujue unaweza kufanya kitu fulani. So in high school, I had friends. For example, I said there's King Rashid, there's the lead Savage, there's Casper Paul. They're big hip-hop fans like me, so they used to motivate me. Wananimotivate, wananiambia bro, unaweza hii kitu, bro, unaweza chapa, confidence. Nikosea mahali wananiambia umekosea hapa, unaweza rekebisha na njia fulani, unaona. So na kutokana na kusikiza hip-hop, I was a hip-hop fan from I think class 7, sababu at those lower classes it's like a curse, so tunajikuta tunasikiza bongo, si ndio? So at class 7 nikienda tu juu nilikuwa nasikiza hip hop. So in high school in the first few years nilikuwa na nini, kulikuwa hip hop ilikuwa chini, so dance nilikuwa juu, so tutasema nilicheza chini. Lakini at the point where hip hop became recognized and accepted by most people, na mimi nikaanza kuengage. So nikaanza trap. I became trapping indoors. So I had friends who supported me, this thing and that. Na nimefika hapa niko.
Yeah, by the way, that's a good idea because everybody needs a mentor, guys. Everybody there needs a mentor. That's why I say we all need to be given that platform so that we can showcase what we can do best, because si watu wengi wanakuanga wamekuwa blessed in terms of books or in terms of intelligence, but ukifika a point that you cannot do with books, you can do with the talents, because talents based nowadays in Kenya, and we have been given so many platforms to showcase these talents. And guys, remember, go down there, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and invite family and friends to the company, and let's do this together. So Mr. Anthony,
yeah,
as you started trapping, what are the main challenges that you faced in that area? Because the trapping, it is said it's not a cultural norm or it's not a godly norm in Kenya, but it is somewhere, it is associated with kind of black areas or in darkness. Can you tell us what are some of the challenges you faced?
That's a pretty nice question. So as you said, most people in Kenya have not embraced trapping or many things to deal with hip hop. As for example, you might find out that some people, because of maybe the dreadlocks, they may get treated differently than other people. Let me not be too precise on that. And it's the same on trapping. Most people have not embraced it. So it's hard for you to get for example, your parents at home, it's hard for them to accept that, hey mom, I'm trapping. It's hard for her to accept that you're doing this thing. Like, she don't expect you to trap. Although it's your talent, she doesn't expect you to do anything like that. So the main challenge in trapping is the audience, the people, the critics. There are many critics in the hip hop family, and especially in trapping, especially the elderly people. Especially the way we dress, our dress code. Wanasema sisi ni watu wa banki. Kuangalia tu venye umevaa. Usimo kijana huyo, wewe amepotea. So wanasema wasikia umetrap nini wanasema So hao watu waweza kubali that trapping is here, it's not bad, it's good. Hawajja kubali ya kwamba hakuna kitu mbaya tunafanya. Wanaona tunafanya kitu mbaya. Hawajja kubali atufanye kitu mbaya. Sisi tuko hapa tuna showcase talanta zetu hapa na pale. So the main challenge is the critics from the audience, especially back at home. It's hard even to practice your gig at home. Like, your mom gets you trapping, you're in big trouble. Wewe toke ndo kafagie nje nini unafanya hapa maneno, you see? Yeah, that kind of a thing.
Okay, Mr. Anthony, let's say for now, are you still trapping, or are you still in talents, or you are focused in books?
For now, I'm not trapping. I'm doing a little bit of dancing together with some of my friends. I'm not really trapping. When you go to campus, things are a little bit different from the way we were used to back in high school. Yeah. So, okay, sometimes you get a bit of time to do your thing, but you have to consider unazieka in proportions. Do I do this or this? Do I study for my CAT? Do I study for my next exam coming? Or do I trap? So ukizieka kwa plate hapo hivyo, the balancing plate, tutaona ya kwamba you have to choose one thing. So ikabidi ni eke trapping kando just for a while, ni concentrate on my studies. I have to get a career first for myself, and then I think talent comes later from that.
Okay, Mr. Anthony, as we wind up, because time is not on our side, can you tell any youth out there, can you give a word of encouragement to any youth out there?
Okay, to all the fans, all the youth out there, sometimes people tend to prefer talent over books. In high school, there were teachers, actually walimu walikuwa wengi, wanakuambia sijui mtu fulani anafanya kitu fulani, for example Kipchoge anakimbia anapata pesa, so he's earning through talent. So that doesn't mean that unafaa kusahau vitabu zako. I believe nimefikishwa penye hapa nimefika kwa sababu ya vitabu. Talanta ni mzuri, lakini vitabu ndio zimefikisha hapo penye nimefika. So don't neglect your books in the shadow of talent, ati jiko na talanta ya kitu fulani, sasa hutasoma kwa sababu ya hiyo talanta. So learn to balance things. That's what I can say, guys. Learn to balance things. Kama ni talanta, yes uko nayo, lakini pia kuna vitabu pale shuleni. Soma. Hakuna kitu mzuri kama uko na talanta na uko na career mahali uko na pesa zako. I mean, hata kama talanta itakupatia chakula usiku, utakuwa na career yako inakupatia pesa. And we all know we are in Kenya. So in Kenya you have to prefer other things than others. Maybe yes, you have talent, but it doesn't pay that well in Kenya for your own well-being. So you have to do some career, you have to study your books, so that when you get out there, you'd be a prosperous man, I'm a prosperous woman, so that you can take, for example, all of us here, we dream of building a family, sindio? And sometimes, depending on the kind of talents we have, it's hard for you to nurture some talents to the level of earning large amounts of money. So don't neglect your books. Vitabu zako ziweke hapo, soma. Pia talanta, shughulikia talanta yako pia, lakini learn to balance things. Angalia nini ya maana kwanza, ifanye kwanza, alafu talanta yako itakuja baadaye.
So guys, as you have heard, let's learn to balance things. As we wind up, guys, today we'll be having a bit of entertainment, but I will be bringing back Mr. John Dongo so that we can wrap it up together and give a shout out to so many people kwa sababu kuna msee ameshinda akinisumbua. Lazima Mr. John ama Dr. Toboko anipe shout out akiwa pale Marindi. So guys, let's do this. Let's give these people a hand. Lazima to support these talents nowadays because this is what we do best. See you guys in a bit.